When you've been married long enough, you stop expecting fireworks every day. You learn to value quiet mornings, shared coffee, and the way someone senses your mood without a word. That's what I thought marriage was. Until that night at Mark and Jenna's housewarming. The room buzzed with laughter, low music, and the smell of grilled steaks. Emily stood by the kitchen island, wine in hand, surrounded by co-workers. I joined her just as a tall, sharp-suited man made a joke about being a complete package. Everyone laughed, including Emily. Then she looked at him, grinned playful, and said, "Honestly, I'd trade my husband for a guy like you." The laughter cut deeper than I expected. People thought it was harmless banter, but I saw the flicker in her eyes. Not a joke, a flash of truth behind the smirk. I smiled politely, took a sip, and said, "Good to know, Emily. Maybe he's open for trades." Silence fell. Her face turned crimson, the way someone does when they realize they've crossed a line. We left early. The drive home was quiet, except for the wipers scraping the windshield. She tried to ease the tension. "You know I was joking, right?" Too sensitive. I'd heard that before. Every late-night text, every new perfume, every sudden gym obsession. This time, those words landed exactly where they belonged. I nodded. "You're right. Maybe I've been too sensitive." At home, she went straight to bed. I stared at our wedding photo. 7 years of building a life that suddenly felt rented. The next morning, I made breakfast, pancakes, her favorite. She came down, hair messy, scrolling through her phone. "You're up early," she said. "Couldn't sleep. Kept thinking about your offer last night." "Oh my God, you're still on that." "It was a joke, David." "Of course," I said. "But jokes usually have a little truth behind them, don't they?" She didn't answer. Silence spoke louder than confession. Later, I invited her to another dinner, this time with my coworkers. A small downtown place, candlelight, soft jazz. She looked beautiful but distracted, half her attention glued to her phone. Midway through, I excused myself, whispered with the waiter, and returned. A man in a suit handed her an envelope. "Compliments of your husband." Inside were divorce papers, pre-signed, fair, uncontested. Her jaw dropped. "You can't be serious." "Oh, I'm serious." "Consider my trade offer." The restaurant went silent. I left enough cash for the meal and walked out. That night, I didn't go home. I booked a hotel, turned off my phone, and slept without the weight of wondering if I was enough. But Emily didn't disappear quietly. The next morning, my phone buzzed endlessly. Messages pleading, apologizing, begging. By evening, she showed up at my office. Her eyes were red, voice trembling. "You can't just walk away. 7 years isn't a joke." "You made it a joke," I said calmly. She crossed her arms. "You're punishing me because I embarrassed you." "No," I said. "I'm finally taking myself seriously." "You think leaving makes you strong?" "It proves you never really loved me." "If I didn't love you, I wouldn't have tried so hard for so long." Silence. Then, "There's someone else, isn't there?" I laughed. "You made it clear I wasn't worth trading up for. You can't play the jealous card anymore." For days, she tried everything. Calls, texts, guilt, anger. I ignored it. I wasn't cruel. I was honest. One night, she showed up at the hotel, tired, defeated. I said that line because I was angry. "You've been distant for months." I just wanted to feel wanted again. I nodded. "Emily, I spent years trying to make you feel wanted. Every gesture, every apology, every effort. But when someone tells you they'd trade you, even as a joke, it means they already did in their heart." She whispered, "So that's it." I hesitated. Part of me wanted to reach out. The other, stronger part, knew staying would drag us both deeper into resentment. "I don't hate you," I said. "I just can't live as a placeholder in my own marriage." She left. Weeks later, a coworker told me she quit, moving upstate to her sister's. I thanked him and walked away. For the first time in months, there was no anger, no regret, just quiet. Almost a year later, I moved to Denver, started a small design firm, even began seeing someone new. Sometimes I think of Emily, not with bitterness, but with a detached compassion you feel for someone from another lifetime. That night at the restaurant went viral online. Man serves divorce papers after wife jokes about trading him. Millions of views, thousands of comments, half called it heartless, half poetic justice. I didn't respond. Peace sometimes looks like walking away. Weeks ago, a letter arrived with no return address. One sentence. I finally understand what you meant by taking yourself seriously. I'm sorry. I folded it, placed it in a drawer, and smiled. Sometimes the best response isn't loud. It's quiet, calm, and final, the kind that heals you